Hello, lovelies. It is Makeup by Kay. I know it's been forever since I uploaded a video, but I thought we were just going to jump in today. I just got the new Cremated palette, actually 2 days ago, but I'm finally going to sit down and film this. Let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. So first, before we do makeup, you got to sanitize. You don't want to get sick. It's the first thing I do before I do my makeup. I mean, you can obviously hand wash, but I just do this because it's like at my desk or whatever. So I always do my eyes first. I know some people aren't about that life, but I've always just done my eyes first because it's just easier for me. We'll get into some discussion in a bit. So let's prime. We're going to use the Paint Pot and Painterly. I use a variety of different primers. P. Louise is okay. This is probably my staple. And then, of course, I use concealer all the time. I just feel like this is going to be good for this look. So, yeah. We're just going to prime with this. I'm just going to buff this in with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Never really, I've filmed a tutorial before, but not like a talk through one, so this will be interesting. Only use this palette once, and as a disclaimer, is it really a disclaimer? I have not watched any videos on this already, so whatever look I come up with, if it's similar to a look someone's already done on YouTube, I'm sorry, but it's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the palette and I'm just picking the colors and doing the look. I'm not going to, you're just going to have to take my word for it that this is my look. And that I haven't watched anything else. I promise you, I have not. But of course, people are going to still speculate that I stole someone's look, but whatever. I didn't. This is the, about to say conspiracy palette. This is the Cremated palette. It's getting really hot where I'm at. So for this to be coming out, this is more wintry in my opinion. But I still, nonetheless, love this look and love the colors. I am a sucker for smoky eye, so yeah, this is definitely right up my alley. So I'm going to mix a mix of Death Blow and Burial Gown on my Morphe B23, and this is just to set the primer. I know some people, what am I saying? Some people don't set their primers. I do. It just works better for me to set them. But, you do you. Makeup's makeup. Everybody is different with it. So, setting that. I'm going to take the JH30 and I'm going to dip into life insurance. And I'm just going to buff this all into my crease. Should I have music on? I feel like it's really quiet, but we'll see. I'm going to do that on the other side. How have you guys been holding up with everything that's going on? To be honest, I've been a mess. I know that there's people going through a lot more than me, obviously, but I'm usually a pretty positive person, so for this something like this to affect me is not normal. My mom's even been you've been really off lately. I've just been down. Just stuff keeps happening and I just can't keep up with it. It's just right when I'm slowly starting to recover from being upset about one thing, another thing happens, and then I just get upset again. So haven't been having the best time, but we will get through it. I know you won't really believe it until it happens, but I promise you we will get through it. I'm going to take Wednesday on the same brush. It's a darker gray, but I'm just going to start kind of buffing this, and hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Circular motions, the best in my opinion. And back and forth. You just kind of do a mix of both, and that helps. Also, I am not a professional makeup artist. I don't got the certification. But I feel like I'm knowledgeable enough about makeup to where I can teach people and educate them on it. I feel like I know enough to educate people on the topic. So, not saying I'm the best, not saying I'm the worst, just feel like I'm that good in between. Okay, So this is blending. This is blending pretty well. I don't know how else picking it up. Next, I'm going to be taking another Jaclyn Hill brush, the Jaclyn Hill JH36. And I think I'm going to go with RAP. It's either that or Solemnly Swear, but I think RAP is what I want to go into. This is a more tapered brush, as you can see. And this will go in my crease. As you can see, it's definitely picking it up very well. This is a gorgeous palette, and so far I'm loving it. I'll be honest, the second I saw this palette, I was like, what is this? And then I really started to like it. The more and more I watched the video of Jeffree, like, talking about the collection. Not a fan of the lip glosses that came out. They're gray, and they're all very similar. The only one I think I would get is the very shimmery white one that sold out in the same amount of time as a palette. Or I'd get I think it's Coroner's Kiss is what it was. Because that's kind of like a goldish gray shift. I don't know. I really like that one. I'm going to go in with Gravedigger, which is like a shade darker. Let's see how this works. Oh, yes. This is gorgeous. I'm telling you guys, smoky eye is like one of my favorite things to do. I love it. I just think it's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm like living for this look right now. I don't know if I want to do like a dark gray or like the blackish sparkle for, I think I'm going to do a cut crease. I know that. I just don't know like what I'm going to use on the cut part of the cut crease. Okay. To better blend this out, I'm going to take, I guess I'll take my Morphe M433 just because it's a staple. And I'm going to take a mix of Wednesday and Life Insurance. And just blend the outer edges out. This definitely works. This is gorgeous. This brush is like not fluffy. What is happening? It's like stuck or something. I don't even know. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Oh, by the way, this is a full face. Just thought you guys should know. I probably should have said it in the beginning. Full face. No, the rest of the face doesn't really matter because the only thing we're using from the collection is the palette, but still. That is so pretty. I'm living for this look. This side could be blended just a little bit better. My next step is cutting the crease, and I think I'm going to use my Morphe M178 brush. Do I want to use concealer or P. Louise? I'll use P. Louise. I haven't used P. Louise in a while. I have nothing against this. I actually think this works. It's just like, I love my concealer to cut the crease. I really do. But I use this just because I'm getting so much better at cutting the crease. I really don't need, like, to, like, look up and do that anymore. But I'll do it just so you guys can see if it wants to. It doesn't really want to do what I want it to do, but it's fine. The reason I do my eyes first is it's not like I'm not steady-handed. It's just like a personal thing. I've just always done my eyes first. And like, I know fallout, there's ways to avoid it by just like putting powder under the eyes, but I just would rather just not have fallout at all and not have to worry about cleaning it up. I'd rather it just always be perfect, I guess. Oh my gosh. Those look good. I think we are getting somewhere. I kind of want to use Death Certificate. Okay, we're going to go with Death Certificate. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is about to be so beautiful. I'm using my Sigma E56. It has taken me over 2 years to find the perfect brush for like cut creases and stuff. And I honestly feel like this brush, among like two other brushes I got, like I feel like lip brushes work really well for the eye. Maybe that's just me, but every time I use a lip brush, it just works really, really, really well. That's really pretty, actually. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully I can build it up some more. Because right now it's just kind of looking basic. I want it to be blinding. I don't have any You know, when people, what am I trying to say? They line their cut crease with like a shimmer and stuff. I don't have any like liquid shimmers to line, but this would be like a perfect look to have like a silver outlining the cut of the crease. But of course, I don't have that, so what are you gonna do? We are just gonna kind of. Okay, it's looking really good so far. It's actually beautiful. Okay, so we're just gonna keep applying this to the eye. I'm gonna take Coastal Scents BRCS06. Sure. And I'm gonna dip into Angel or no. Mortuary Beautician, which is like kind of a shimmer. Is this a good outer brush? I don't know. Okay, that's working. Gorgeous. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Actually, I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna deepen up. I'm gonna take a little bit of Hearse just to add some black, just to really deepen the outer part up. I'm loving this look. This is gorgeous. This is like everything I want in a smoky eye. You have to have the black for sure. The black definitely like adds to the look. I'm gonna actually go in with some of Pallbearer, which is kind of a harder shade to work with, and I'm gonna put that on top just to add some shine. Ooh, so pretty. Pallbearer is gorgeous. That's probably one of my favorite shimmers from this palette, just because it's like, it just adds some like, okay, I'm gonna do it on my finger instead. It just adds that like pop that you need. Hopefully you guys can see it kind of transforming when I'm popping this on. So pretty. And to go over, oh my god, this video is like so long. Alright, I'm gonna take Life Insurance again. This is like my go-to color for blending out the outer part. And I'm just gonna go and blend that out. I wish cameras could like fully pick up how beautiful. I mean, I don't have a fancy camera, obviously. I'll be honest, I'm using my MacBook Air to record this because I don't have a camera yet, but I'm telling you, this look is literally beautiful. Alright, and now we're going to go to brows, but I'm going to skip that part because I feel like you guys don't care to see it. So we'll be right back. Alright, I am back at brows and lashes. I actually love these lashes. They're so pretty. Oh my god. They're actually from Wish. They're the 007, which is terrible because the only thing I like about Wish is their lashes because they're like $1 and you can get so many. And honestly, who needs expensive lashes? These are actually gorgeous, but this is my first time wearing them. It just says 007. Don't know, but I'm really liking them. Okay, so we're on to face. Already moisturized with my Ula Henriksen. Oh, I got it right here. Or Olay. I've always said Olay, the Sheer Perfecta moisturizer. Now for more hydration, I am going to do my Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. This just adds more hydration because my skin's been dry because of the weather change. So, but thankfully it's summertime, so now my skin will get oily. Honestly, I think I'd rather that though. Dry skin just sucks. Like, at least with oily skin, you can like set it. Dry skin, like you can moisturize and moisturize, but sometimes like it just does not want to. Okay. For foundation, I'm just gonna use this brush honestly. I think it's either between Makeup Revolution or e.l.f. I'm gonna do the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I don't think about it like that. It's just a very full coverage foundation, so yeah. I am going to just kind of, I do like little like designs because it comes out weird, so. Another thing about me, since y'all probably don't know anything about me, I don't believe in using a sponge. I think the whole sponge trend is just ridiculous. That's just me personally. I know like 99% of makeup YouTubers use a sponge, but literally the whole purpose of a sponge is to absorb. So I don't know why people think that it's like, I don't know. Probably because I had a bad experience. So Beauty Blender came out. $20 for a freaking sponge, okay? For a sponge. Like, and people were buying it. And guess what I did? I bought it. And it was the hardest sponge in the world. Like, even when I wet it, and I don't want to hear that I had a bad sponge. It's a freaking sponge. And I spent $20 on it because I was like, fine, everybody loves this. Let me just try this. I've always loved using a brush, though. Like, I've never used any other applicator. And it was just hard as a rock, even when I wet it. Like, well, obviously I wet it. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I knew to wet the sponge, and it just was not working. And ever since then, the only sponge I used was the Real Techniques one. And honestly, that one is better than the Beauty Blender. But it's still a sponge, and it still, like, absorbs product. And I will never understand the whole hype from it's a sponge. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll never understand. The only thing I use it for is if my skin's looking, like, dry on one spot, and, like, I'll go over it with a wet sponge. That sometimes helps even out. That's it. Like, that's literally, I will never use it to apply a full coverage foundation. Brushes, people. What happened to brushes? I know I'm going to get hate on this, but, like, what happened to brushes? I don't know. Take my Revolution, sorry for the rant, Conceal and Define in C2. This is really light. I'm going to mix it with another concealer. We're looking fabulous, aren't we? My Mally concealer in medium. I got this in, like, a Christmas advent calendar. Like a makeup advent calendar. And I'm telling you, Mally, where has Mally been this whole time? Like, Mally's a great, like, brand. I'm taking my Stay Matte translucent powder, or transparent powder. I'm setting this with a nope, this is not a Real Technique. It's a Real Techniques dupe from AliExpress. This foundation makes my skin look like a 10 out of 10. I'll be honest, my skin's been looking exceptionally well recently. I swear by this moisturizer. I think I recorded so many videos. I never uploaded them, but I had one video where I was just raving about this moisturizer because it cleared up my acne scars. It just did so much. It's a great moisturizer. I'm taking my e.l.f. Baked Bronzer in St. Lucia on my e.l.f. complexion brush. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche, just to help warm up the face more. Going back into the Jawbreaker palette. Oh my god, I thought I wasn't recording for a second. And I'm going to take the JH40 brush, and I'm going to first dip into Life Insurance just to kind of set under the eye. This is just a very light shade. I'm going to go in with Wednesday and RIP and kind of do the outer portion of the eye and kind of work it in. And also another tip, if you guys dragged your eyeshadow down too far, we can fix it, girl, I promise. I'm going to take some of Gravedigger and do outer as well. And then Life Insurance is going to go on the inner corner again, just to kind of blend everything together. Looking good. And for my inner corner, I am taking, if I can find it, I'm about to just lay all my brushes out because seriously, where are these brushes when I need them? It's like the perfect inner corner brush. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, the JH38. Taking Diamond Ashes. And it's going to be my inner corner highlight. Because, I mean, oh god. Okay. Got it in my eye for a second. I'm going to take that in the inner corner. Because it just adds so much. Under the brow bone, taking the Morphe M124. And I'm going to take, I think, Afterlife. Let's just see how this looks under the brow. Okay, I see you. The lashes are so long, they're like getting in the way. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. Okay. Done with that palette. To finish the face, you take my Nicole Drawer Glow Kit, which is like my favorite glow kit in the world. And I'm going to be taking Forever Young and mixing that with Forever Lit on a Stan Queen, Stan. Okay. It's so freaking pigmented. I contour my nose last. I think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to take... Every time I need a brush, it's not there. This e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. blending eye brush. Taking my NYX powder blush and then do some under the lip to give more of a defined lip. Okay, I see you. And then I kind of take this and like blend it out some more. Sometimes I take my bronzing brush and I do kind of go over the sides just to really make sure everything's good. And I don't wear lipstick that much, but today I guess I will wear one. This will be good. Mally lip gloss and Kiss Me lip gloss. Right? Okay, we're good. That's actually a really pretty color for this look because I feel like colors like this go really good with silvers. Alright guys, how do you guys think of the look? I'm loving this look. And then I will spray with the e.l.f. Soothing Aloe Mist just to set. Ooh. Okay. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Do I love the Cremated palette? I adore the Cremated palette. This is literally the smoky eye I've always wanted. The only other palette that I really could say is similar, like color-wise, is the Naked Smoky, but does not beat this. So I highly recommend this. If you guys want more tutorials, let me know down in the comments. Please like this video. Please subscribe. I've been on YouTube for a while, but I stopped recording for a long time, and I'm back now, and I promise I will be consistent in my uploads. I think next I'm going to do a highlighter collection. I think that's my next video, but see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. When the video's over and you forgot your bottom lash line, I'm taking the Falsies Push-Up Angel for my bottom. I am so sorry, guys. I've been all over the place lately, but I promise you this is the last step.